Naoya Inoue and Terence Crawford roped in to prove Manny Pacquiao doing the impossible is greater than Floyd Mayweather's 50-0 record. Isn't Floyd Mayweather's 50-0 record good enough to proclaim him as the greatest boxer of the current generation? One of the reasons that Mayweather was such a big star was that people would pay large sums to watch him lose, but it never happened. His undefeated boxing record includes wins over giants of the sport like Oscar de la Hoya, Manny Pacquiao, Canelo Alvarez, Miguel Cotto, Marcos Maidana, and Zab Judah, to name a few. However, that still isn't good enough for certain boxing fans to call him the greatest boxer of his time. A fight analyst on YouTube who goes by the name of Showbiz the Adult believes that Floyd's undefeated boxing record pales in comparison to the 8-division champion tag that Manny Pacquiao has accrued over his long career. Can Floyd's spotless boxing resume only be attributed to good strategy? Let's delve in as the boxing commentator brings in world champions Naoya, Inoue, and Terence Crawford into the conversation to make his point about why Pacquiao's historic feat is almost impossible to achieve even for the next generation of fighters. Manny Pacquiao started his professional boxing journey at junior flyweight and made his way up to super welterweight, winning major world titles in 8 divisions in between defeating champions like Marco Antonio Barrera, Oscar de la Hoya, Juan Manuel Márquez, Ricky Hatton, Miguel Cotto, and Keith Thurman, among many others. In one of his clips, Showbiz the Adult gave due credit to Pacquiao's resilience and boxing prowess to win titles in 8 different weight divisions. However, they could very well come closer to Floyd Mayweather's 50-0 record. Now when I am looking at Inoue, I am looking at how much time he got, and I'm like that 8 division that Pacquiao did is almost impossible to do. If Inoue is running out of time to do it, it is almost impossible to do, the commentator said confidently. The 31-year-old fighter is currently a 4-division champion who recently became undisputed in the super bantamweight division. Making further embellishments to build a rock-solid case, he stated that an untainted boxing resume like Floyd's is accomplishable if good strategic decisions can be made. The commentator also pointed out that 4-division champion Terence Crawford is also on his way to an impressive 50-0 boxing record. That's why I say Pacquiao's achievement for 8-division world champion is greater than 50-0. You Sujo Kalsij, you Soraki Marciano. You are going to see 50-0. Terence Crawford is damn near going to be on his way, and it's hard to see him losing, and if he gets strategic, he can make himself 50-0, so 50-0 is accomplishable. But 8-division people don't realize how difficult that is, Showbiz asserted confidently. It must be pointed out that Crawford is 36 years old and is already looking for the Canelo Alvarez fight at the super middleweight division and wind up his boxing career. So, any chances of Bud becoming an 8-division champion is just non-existent at this moment. Safe to say, it will be very difficult for the current crop of world champions to reach Pacquiao's historic milestone. Moving on from the debate, although Pacquiao retired from professional boxing in 2021 after losing to Cuban Yordenis Ugas, he is still quite active in the exhibition circuit.